Okay, this one, I might be assassinated for this one. Mkisikia kumeenda vibaya mtume Jen Mugo.
Hebu sema.
Mtume Jen Mugo. She should investigate. Blue balls are a myth.
What? Today it's just Jazz around here. I'm alone. DC left me, guys. He left me. But he will be back soon. So today we start with unboxing this wonderful gift that DC and Jazz got from one very wonderful lady called Mrs. Grace Kibe. So let's open it and see what's inside. It's written, "Thank you for buying this book. May you enjoy the journey." Let me take you along this journey that we are enjoying. It's wrapped like food. Oh my God. Thank you, Grace. You're the best. You're the best. Oh, wow. It's called In Between Reflections About Marriage. Oh my God. Okay, I don't know what message this is sending, but this is the book. It's authored by Lois Mbo. Really nice books, two. One for Jazz, one for DC. Okay, and it has a thing inside. Oh, it has a notebook inside. And self-assessment. Wow, such a beautiful book. Thank you so much, Grace. We can't wait to read and find out what's in here. And get reflections about marriage. So, and guys, do you hear a story? We are doing a love series in February. And starting us off is a very, 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 very informed guy. A very good friend of mine who will be joining me on set today, and we'll be talking about things that guys wish girls knew. I know you're curious. I am too. I can't wait to hear what he has for us today. Let's do this! Yep, and as I said, guys, today on set we have one Martin. Hi, Martin.
It's Martin. It's like Martin.
Alright.
Like South London. Yeah.
Yeah. So
actually live in London because I for quite a bit. London estate in Nakuru. I mean. Aya, sawa.
So guys, welcome to DC and Jazz, and today on set, now that DC left, we have Martin. He's come to replace him. Kidding.
I'm a good replacement, by the way. Wrong.
Yep. We are talking about things guys wish girls knew. But before that,
yes.
Introduce.
Yeah, so my name is Martin Gachohi. Okay, the Y is not there, but yeah. I'm a guy. For the sake of this series, I'm a guy. So I'm going to be speaking on, I think, on that topic of what things guys wish girls knew. But disclaimer, number one, the views expressed by Martin Gachohi do not expressly
represent all men.
Represent all men. They represent men that are very much like me, think like me maybe.
How do you think?
And for the person that is my person, nothing I say here shall be used against me. For in future purposes, yes.
Well, so you have a person?
Yeah. Apparently, yes, I have a person. I'm engaged. Proud to say.
Broken hearts,
yes,
ladies.
Yes, I'm engaged. Happily engaged.
Hey, no.
See mistakenly. Things happen. Yes, so I'm happily engaged. And to a very lovely lady.
She's lovely indeed.
Yeah.
All right, so I think we can just get right into it and get started.
Before we start, Miss, the hinting is heavy. Have you? Hey, I wish naweza wasomea ile ime. Anyway, in between. Sawa. Dani arudi hapa ndo tuelewe what these books are for. But this person.
What are you
the Lord is speaking. If the Lord is speaking to you, thank you for acting on what the Lord is saying to you. Thank you. Be blessed.
Can we move on swiftly?
Moving on swiftly.
Yes. Things guys wish girls knew.
Yes. Number 1, being bold is sexy.
Hey. All right.
Being bold is sexy.
Sorry, I know one person who would really agree with that.
Yeah, being bold is sexy. I don't know. Okay, there's this aspect that has sort of gone into the world that men don't like a bold woman. Okay. Boys don't like a bold woman. Men actually do. Yeah, because you actually know what you want. And having suffered as a man going through all the things that women want and don't want, a woman who knows what she wants is a complete turn-on.
Okay.
And I know guys will agree with me on this one.
But how about this whole narrative of men wanting women who are a bit shy,
Yeah, but you see, it depends on what you feel like the role of a woman is. For me, my partner is my best friend. My partner is my life mate, is my favorite person. I can't have my favorite person being boring. I'm all like this. See, being bold is extremely sexy. Because it just means you're actually confident about yourself, you know yourself, and it means that we can actually, that's Okay. So in going with that,
in relation to,
in going, we are not mind readers. Hints do not work. Hints do not work.
What do you mean?
Skiza, kama hatusomangi road signs. Unagoja. Hey. Hi. Hints do not work. Trust me. By the way, we're not enjoying. Yes, tell me. What do you want? Tell me. One thing I don't really like, by the way, is unataka kula nini? Unajibu anything. Pizza? No. Kuku?
No.
Githeri? No.
Ayapan.
You see? So, but what do you want? No, you choose.
Anything.
But I'm choosing. And you're saying anything. And there's nothing.
And then when you bring your food,
alafu unakataa. Then, unakuja, unanuna, unarusha. Unakuja, unaketi, unarusha vitu huko. And then I'm supposed to guess why you're mad. Bruv. Tell me.
Tell you what I want.
Tell me what you want.
And exactly how I want it.
Yes.
Hey, Nemoigwa, Meskia. Let me ask you something.
Yes.
In the beginning of a relationship, okay, let's say the relationship hasn't started yet. So what would you take of a girl coming to you and stating her intentions to you, like point blank, like, yo, I like you, I want you?
Yeah, there's no problem. I told you, being bold is sexy, by the way. Because for me, if it depends on also the consideration, because it's the same thing for ladies. If you consider a guy just, like your normal guy, that's where people land in the friend zone. So girls, do not be afraid of landing in the friend zone, because you do the same thing. It happens both ways. So, shoot your shot. Ikibafu. I'm not saying that the lady should lead the relationship. By the way, the person who makes the first move does not necessarily become. A lot of times they do. Did not become the one who runs the relationship.
A lot of times they do.
No, it doesn't. It only happens if that other person was not interested in a relationship and they kind of felt pushed.
Really?
Yeah.
But how about the thrill that you guys get from chasing?
There is no thrill. It is all pain. Ni machungu. Hakuna mwanaume enjoy. Yeah. Why do you think wacha nikwambie, the other thing women should know, by the way, if your man really loves you, his game inapotea. Mimi wacha nikwambie, sasa sikumbuki vile akuvibe. Nimedanganya. See?
What are those?
By the way, our game disappears. For real. Like, mpaka unaanza kujiuliza, nani kwanga naongelesha strangers aje, by the way. Wait, talking to ladies, strange ladies, is hard work. No, hey.
Like, you guys don't get women you like.
No, we do, but you do know what it takes to ata the confident man. Ata esa hiyo anakuanga tu bubu. That whole experience is nothing. My friend, no.
Next week I'm shooting my shot, guys.
No more. Karibu.
Next point.
Next point is a controversial one. It has to do with men and money. With men, having money and being financially stable are two very different things.
Explain.
Let me explain. If you go after a man who has money, now let me connect that to the chasing thing. Now, if a man chases you with money, you've basically stated your buying price. Even if you say, I'm just there for the food, he knows and I pay for your time. And what that happens, and what happens is that man relates relationships, and because unfortunately, that's how we're raised in Africa, where the value of a man is based on how much money you have.
And power.
Yes. So he comes to believe his money is his move.
All right.
Like,
so when you're having an argument, he just flashes money.
Yeah, you see. And what that does is, because the thrill was in the spending of the money, when he makes more money, he goes and buys another chick. And then you say, mwanaume alichange, no, that guy was like that. And then there's a difference. The reason why I'm saying financially stable is actually a man who does not have a lot of money, but knows what to do with money. He might have very little, but the money does not, it's not his value. Money is a tool for him. If money is a defining factor for a guy, for example, his nice car, his Subaru, his Nini, I'm not saying Subaru guys, by the way, I love Subarus. Yeah, they are Subarus. Subaru, ni Subaru. Subaru. So it's not his Subaru that actually defines him, but it is, if he buys the Subaru because of experience, that's something is his passion, that he will want you to be part of it.
Question.
But if he buys it as a tool of getting, my friend, he will upgrade. Atatoka hapo akue wale wa Makex. Atena akue hapo akue wale wa Mercedes. Alafu unaona siku hizi wanamezwa na Marangla, Jeep Wrangler. Alafu Prado. Alafu So he'll constantly upgrade, and that basically means he upgrades the women. Because that's how he values himself. And so having money and being financially stable. So what you should look for is not a lazy man. A person who keeps saying, I will do one day. No, he's a person who is already doing something with what they have.
To get to where they want to be.
Then, number two, I think the most important thing with a man, to find in a man, is a vision. Mtu bila vision, my friend. Hata kuwe na pesa. Bure.
Okay. Yeah. So a financially stable man is more like he is a master of his money.
Yes, he's a master of his money. He actually knows how much he earns, and he actually lives by what he earns.
Okay. All right. So look for vision, and a man who's not lazy.
Yes. Again, I remind you, these are my views.
Okay. The other point number 4.
Point number 4. Men change only if they see the need to, not if you think they need to.
I do what?
Men change if they see they need to. Not if you think that they need to.
What if I give you a reason to think that you need to?
My friend, if I don't see it, it's not that we do not take suggestions. I'm not saying that. We take suggestions. But we have to see it. We have to understand it. We have to, we have to actually see the need. Like, I have to see, these friends are not good for me. And then I change. And then also, a need also comes with love. Because you actually understand my relationship will be a lot better if I improve this and this and this. For example, there's a time I thought I was okay as a man, like I know myself. Until I got into a serious relationship. And for the first time I was like, bruh,
kuna tu vitu.
Okay. Yeah. And so that's where I went to Man Enough.
All right.
But then when you come to Man Enough and there are guys who...
Umefanya Man Enough?
Yes. And then there are guys who've been forced
Have you
there.
heard what they're saying about
Gorgeous. Ndio na explain.
Tell us.
And then there are guys,
going on in there?
there are guys who have been registered, wamerejistariwa na girlfriend yao.
Oh.
My friend, that guy will not change. It's not changing for you. There's someone who told me, which I don't know if it's a truth, but there was someone who said the men marry women who they do not want to change. But apparently women make the mistake of marrying men who they want to change. Don't do that. Don't do that. Please. Come on. My father told me some very sane piece of advice some time back. He told me, you will never marry the most beautiful, okay, for me it's more beautiful and intelligent or best woman on earth, because they will constantly be, the law of the earth is they will constantly be better. So they will constantly be better. You don't marry the best. What you marry is a person whose faults you can live with for the rest of their life if they do not change. Whose faults you can live with for the rest of your lives if they do not change. Yes. Okay, and I agree with that. Your father is a wise man. So, one of the beginnings that we had for our relationship was a specific period where we were like, we're just going to be friends, just pals, and we know each other in different environments, including even amongst Bible study and people and friends, so that you see this person and you see their faults and you accept them. It's okay. I can live with this. It's okay. But does that mean you don't change? No. True relationship, if in a relationship you're not changing, then that relationship is failing. Right? Because relationships make you better. Okay. Yeah. But, so, the other contrary thing, so the other contrary thing I would say is, your nonsense here. You found me in the way. Exactly. That's what I actually wanted to ask you about. Nonsense. Yeah, because sometimes you have some really, really toxic habits, and you're like, this is how I was created. That niko tu is when you can change. Yeah. So what needs to happen is the other person needs to accept you for who you currently are, but you are not allowed to accept you for who you currently are. Oh, nice. So you also have to work on being better. Yeah, so you work on being better and the other person works on being better. So it comes out sort of like this. So you meet each other's needs sort of like this. But if you kuja kama umejishikilia. So, wow, I like that. Yeah. Yes, and then this one, my men will feel me on this one. Men get hurt a lot. We get hurt a lot. Okay. A lot. And there's nothing... Are you insisting on a lot? Because women know how to hurt men. Wacha nikwambie. Ule mtu alisema fear God then fear women next. Hi. Okay. Mwanamke akiamua kuku-deconstruct. It's terrible, horrible. Anyway, so yeah, men get hurt a lot. And part of the things that you actually even do in Money Enough, and it's one of the most painful stages for men who actually change in Money Enough it's called the wounded warrior. And it's you actually confronting that you're wounded. Hey, bruv. Father wounds, mother wounds. Hey. Those things are hurtful. Yeah. Those things are hurtful. Men get hurt a lot, but we live in a society that does not allow men to act like they're hurt. And to show emotion? Yes. Yes. So that's part of the problem with vulnerability. Yes. And without her vulnerability, then that relationship is definitely not going to be. It's a problem. Men, you need to be vulnerable. Are you vulnerable? Yes, but You try? No, I am. You're vulnerable? I am vulnerable. Right now I'm being vulnerable. Yes, so I am. Men feel too. Men have emotions and men get hurt. Yeah, men get hurt a lot. But most of them don't show it really. Yeah, because we're not allowed to. Why not? Tembo when from when you're small, sahi ukiendanga pale hivyo nini stage sama mtoto anguke. What is the stranger next to them likely to tell that boy? Usilia ni mwanaume. Bas. So that thing is reinforced from when you're from a really young age, Nini. And I can tell you, I live and I have been together with very emotional men, and they are great. They are great men. I'm very emotional. I think I'm actually even more emotional than my partner. But the weird thing is, it will take me longer to cry. I'm very emotional, but it will take me longer to cry before her. So men get hurt too. And one of the things that hurts men very much, and unfortunately, sometimes we react in anger, is disrespect. And that's the thing now I'm saying that women are really good at. Yo unajua yo kusinya huwa mnafanyana. Yo kitu what? Sijui kama mimi najiongelea pekee, but what?
It's annoying.
Tuendelee.
Bestia.
Tuendelee.
All right, the next point.
The next point is
hot in here.
Beauty is attractive, but personality and intelligence are turn-ons, and they are I think they're the things that make us stay. Again, I speak for myself. Kuna ule
aren't you guys turned on by physical things that you see?
Ndio tunasema no, I speak for myself. No, I'm saying beauty is attractive. Unajua hata the bee is attracted to the flower because of the colors. But once it gets there, you have to have nectar though.
Okay.
You have to have nectar. You have to be lazima uwe umefanya kazi, my friend. Unaongea na mtu unasikia wewe ni mrembo but unaongea na mtu na zote. Mimi huwa inani I don't know. But I'm speaking for myself. There are people who like dumb people.
What?
I don't know.
Nobody likes a dumb person.
But you see, you'd like a dumb person if you feel your intelligence is under threat.
Oh yeah.
If you want definitely to be the intelligent one. And I think society does it wrong by saying women should not express their ideas. I actually really like, I don't know. I think from our friendship you've learned that I actually like engaging everyone, and I engage your intelligence. Yeah, it's my... People say I like arguing. No, I don't like arguing. I like engaging people's intelligence because I want you to think.
But let me ask you something.
Yeah.
A lot of men, and probably you would explain this to us, why a lot of men like marrying or even marrying. Most people, for example, university graduates will want to marry someone who's probably not going to university. And some of them are so strict about it, and they say they can't marry a woman who's been to university, or a woman who's more probably intelligent, or a woman who's of higher status than them. Why? Well,
because again, it comes to a lot to do with upbringing, where you see, okay, for example, for me, it was really easy for me to be able to form my ideologies about women because I grew up with powerful women. My mom being, the top of that. My mom is very expressive. She's outspoken. She's intelligent. And that sort of formed my ideology about women. And I never saw my dad go like, no. And my dad,
shut her down.
Yeah. And my father actually enjoyed having a conversation with her intelligently. Like it was one of the highlights of our trips because it was just them talking up on politics and life and things like that. So you see, in that understanding, I came to understand that women are just as normal as men. But there are men who are told from the very point of their birth that their point is dominance within the relationship. So and then
they use the submitting
exactly.
verse.
Yeah, and so they go to school and they find out women can actually beat them, and this is not happening in a previous generation. I have people now who I hear telling their son, "Unashindaje na msichana," and yeah, so things begin from there. And unfortunately, the Bible also writes, teach a child in the way that he should grow, and when he's grown, will not depart from it. It's very hard for a man now to actually see himself as the head of the home when he's been told he has to be the most intelligent one in the home, and he's not.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So he feels threatened when he's not.
Yeah, so it's a matter of threat. We say it's preference, but it's more threat. I think it also comes from your understanding of yourself. Okay. If you have to, there are some men who have to be the one who is earning the most. The ones who have to be the one who is the biggest. They want a petite chick.
What?
Yes, ndio wanataka. Ndio bebe afanye ile stuff ya carry you.
What?
Anyway, main point is personality, man. Be have a personality. I'm not saying be bubbly like me. Exactly. Yeah. Don't be bubbly like me. Have your own personality. Like have your own quirks and interesting things and nini and your own to dry jokes if you are a dry joke person, or smart jokes if you are. Just have a personality and someone will fall in love with it, because that's what essentially makes you. You don't be afraid to hide it. If you have to hide it to be in a relationship,
tricky situation.
It's gonna be really hard.
And that's not really you even.
Yeah, that's not really you, because you're supposed to be sharing like 100.
All right.
Anyway, I will have space for questions. Yes. Hey, okay. This one, I might be assassinated for this one. Mkisikia kumeenda vibaya mtume Jen Mugo.
Hebu sema.
Mtume Jen Mugo. She should investigate. Blue balls are a myth.
What?
Men can actually control their urges, and it's just hard, and we've been conditioned not to.
So they don't actually get blue.
Yeah, I am being given looks here in studio, so I know I will be assassinated. But blue balls are a myth. We don't actually get blue balls. We just feel frustrated. And wacha niwaambie, sisi ni kama gas. Huwa tunawaka very fast na tunazimika very fast. Someone said wanaume ni gas, wanawake ni jiko. Jiko takes long, na kisha waka imewaka. But so men can actually control their urges. That's the main point. We can actually control our urges.
So
it's just that tumeshaambiwa not to.
Mtu akwambia I can't do without sex this night.
Hiyo ni maheni. And then the other thing I want to say is something girls should know now that we are on this topic. Sex is mutual. It's not something you give and we take.
Oh, wow.
Sex is mutual. So hata nyinyi mnapata kitu, mwacha kusema nimekupea. Hakuna kupeana, ni kila mtu amechukua.
Na akisema you used me.
Kwanza hiyo, ukusi hata wewe ulienjoy, kwani wewe kupata kitu. Aya, ninajua mtasema wale wa dakika. But pia it's your problem. Na yeye anakuambia utafute huyo anyway. If it's your husband, I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. But by the way, those things can actually improve. Men can actually improve sexually, by the way.
Blue pill?
Hata si blue pill peke. There's actually steps you can actually take.
What do you have to say about the blue pill?
No, blue pill is it's not a bad thing. I think it's something you can experience once in a while. Like experiment. Si hata kuna ya wasichana, si mchukue nyinyi wote. They are now constantly vlogs na msisearch after nimewambia. There are now vlogs of couples, both of them doing, and even for women it works. So they are actually
enhancements for njugu na nini ita what ya muhomero.
Sasa unajua kama anapiga njugu na bado anapiga mogox. Mogox inaambia system. Uko na jokes.
Oh my god.
Uko na jokes. And then this other thing of saying that men like sex. Actually, humans like sex. Let's be honest. Because anytime wanaume wako any village, let's go back to the news. Anytime any village men are not performing, wanawake wana protest. What are they protesting for? Si wanasema performance. What performance?
That one I agree.
Exactly. All of us love sex. So stop blaming it on men. Hallelujah.
That one I agree.
The next one is we like compliments too.
Oh my god.
By the way, we do, man. Tunapenda kuambiwa unakaa hata tunataka kufeel
that's an issue actually for every man.
Yeah,
you guys are having your egos pampered.
No, it's not egos pampered. That's the myth that I forgot.
No, you like being pampered.
That's the other thing I forgot.
What?
Our egos are equal, and by the way, women just have as much as egos as us. Wacha nikwambie, ni mara ngapi utasikia dem akisema mimi? Hiyo ni ego inaongea. Hiyo ni ego.
It's just that women talk about it.
Exactly. No, ndio nasema. Yeah, exactly. We all both have egos. And in a relationship, hiyo stuff ya mimi is just both egos. We all built the same, so we both have egos. So the same way nyinyi mnataka kuambiwa, hey, you can dress kama my friend na yes. All those things men like to, maybe not as much because
men and women who love compliments a lot.
Women?
No.
Wacha nikuambia sujaribu. Men, try and stay this week without complimenting your woman. Jaribu. Telling you, try.
I think it's men. What do you guys think? Let us know in the comment section.
Try. It's a dare. I'm daring you. Try.
So the point was men like to be appreciated or complimented.
Yeah, we actually like compliments too. It's part, Skiza, the same way you want love language towards you, it's the same. I think mutual. What applies for you applies for us. If it's gifts to you, maneno ya socks, guy. Mimi mtu anipe socks.
Okay, meskia. Men like to be treated well. Na hawataki socks na handkerchiefs.
Na kama love language yangu ni touch, nishike.
Bro.
Nishike.
What's your love language?
Mimi ni touch. But yangu ni ya express.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know, maybe.
We'll be speaking about love languages.
Probably.
All right, Martin, thanks for coming to this interview.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for having me. Yes, I must say I enjoyed. Nilifanya research. I did my research. Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you for staying tuned. Please subscribe, like, and share our content. And see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.